Hi everyone, welcome to the last week of our course, our last ed puzzle for this term, and just wanted to go over again a little bit from last week and then this week, and some of our quiz questions, and then you'll be all set. Just a reminder again, this week ends on Friday, so your final exam is due by Friday this week, and 11:59 RMU time. So any questions on that, please let me know, but that is our week ends on Friday. If you're taking 8-week online classes in the second 8 weeks, they will start on Saturday. So you may be jumping right into another class as well. So last week we talked about financial management and economics in healthcare, looked at the impact of healthcare pricing and how problematic that is. Lots of different areas of overall having to do with, emails coming up here, having to do with the economics related to healthcare and the issues that we're facing in this country due to that at this point. You had your case study, your quiz, and your ed puzzle from last week. Let's just hop over to week 8 quick. So this week we're really just kind of wrapping up the term, but also doing a brief medical terminology session. So there's a video here. It's pretty short. It's not a super long video. There's a couple of glossaries that could be helpful to you. We do have our discussion for this week, but your assignment for this week outside of your final exam is this document. So I'm going to click on it. Now there's exercises on this page. There's a crossword puzzle on this page, and then here are all of the elements of the crossword puzzle that you'll do. What I find, some students are able to navigate the crossword puzzle, working on it within Acrobat. Feel free to do so. What other students have done is simply printed it and printed the entire exercise, done it by hand, and then submitted it, either scanned it or took photos or whatever. Just make sure that if you do that, if you go the photo route, and again, I don't have an issue with it, but if you do go that photo route, please make sure that the photo is legible. Sometimes I'll get ones where the entire left-hand side of the page is cut off, so I'm not getting the entire word in this section, or I can't see it. The photo is so small that, or the focus area is so small that I can't read any of the letters you've placed in here. So just be aware of that and make sure it's something that I can see. But whatever works best for you is fine for me. I don't have an issue with that. We do have our final exam. You'll have 2 hours to complete the test. If I remember correctly, I think it's 50 questions in around there somewhere. You'll see, once you get in there. But make sure that you, like every other quiz in the class, you do need to complete it once you enter it. So don't don't just hop in there and hop back out. That will take your attempt for the exam. So just be aware of that. So let's take a look at get in here. There's just one question that folks missed last week on the quiz, so I wanted to review that quick. So efforts to control the cost of Medicare have been undertaken by legislation mandated to create prospective payment systems for, and then you'll see lots of answers here. Our correct answer was for physicians using RBRVS. All of these other items, the RUGs, the DRGs, the home health RGs, those are all prospective payment systems as well, but they're mismatched. So RUGs go with skilled nursing facilities, DRGs go with hospitals, and home health resource groups go with home health services, obviously. So none of these statements actually make sense, the bottom three. The top one is the only one that's a true match. And although RBRVS is considered a prospective payment system, it's probably the most like regular fee-for-service type reimbursement of any of them. It is most like that, kind of, you go in and have a service, you get paid for it, or they get paid for it. So that's it's most like that. It's less like DRGs and RUGs in that way, but it is still considered a prospective payment system, meaning that rather than just paying bills that come in based on what the providers want to charge you. So let's say you may go to one provider for an office visit and they charge you $100. You may go to another provider for the same type of office visit and they charge you $500. Under the under the RBRVS system, no matter what the provider charges you, they'll get paid a flat amount. So that is the prospective payment system piece of RBRVS. So that's all I have. Like I said, pretty quick. It's been a pleasure working with all of you this term. I may or may not work with you again in the future. It's hard to say, but please let me know if there's anything I can assist with as you move forward. In the program or in classes in the next 8 weeks. Maybe I'll see you next 8 weeks in a class. But otherwise, it's been a pleasure. Please always feel free to reach out if you need something. And I look forward to seeing your final exams. Thanks so much.